So apparently, it looks like I can help anybody else's YouTube channel. I can help them grow, tweak titles, descriptions. But when it comes to my own channel, I feel like I'm coming up short. And this is the only time I can really do content. So I apologize. Yes, I'm driving and vlogging, but I'm paying attention to the road. So all you little trolls down below, it's no different than talking on a telephone, but I am not looking at the camera. I'm going to be looking at the road, periodically looking at you like I'm talking to someone in the car. So deal with it. So what I'm getting at is I help a lot of people with their YouTube channels. I help them grow. I help tweak titles, descriptions, tags, overall content strategy. And the last maybe 3 years, I have been experimenting with different channels, just trying to figure out formulas for shorts, vlogs, podcasting, you name it, how-to videos, just trying to find a formula. So, with so much going on with me and building these companies out, I have to really think about consolidating what I do. And I really enjoy YouTube. It's kind of like my outlet. As much as I get paid to work with people to utilize YouTube, I still like to do YouTube. So a couple weeks ago, I said, well, let me just format. I had a whole vlog channel that I was doing called Creative on the Mend. And I asked AI is great. I asked its opinion, like, hey, should I just put everything I'm doing under one roof, under one channel, and just come up with a strategy? Because I had one channel that kind of just took off and it got monetized quickly. And it was just kind of sitting there for a while. And I'm like, man, I should just really utilize this channel and take all the content I'm doing and basically put it all under one roof. Which, you know, the thing around it would be entrepreneurship, Christian faith-based, and, you know, Christian, you know, commentary or what's going on in the world. And I asked AI, and AI said, this is perfect. I think this is a win-win situation for what you're doing, which the audience will understand, yada, yada, yada. So I've been consistently doing it for 3 weeks. I've done maybe 4 weeks now. I've done like a, you know, maybe an 8-minute, 9-minute audio, like, you know, podcast, just going on what's going on in the world with faith-based news. Then on Wednesdays, I've done something tech, YouTube advice, or camera reviews. And then Saturday, I released a vlog, which I was doing on this other channel called Creative on the Mend, which I'm excited about now because now I'm traveling a lot more and I'm getting out and I'm basically seeing the world again, you know, the United States, and I want to capture that as much as possible. So it's going to Nashville, New York, some other places as well. So my frustration is now I asked AI because my vlogs are tanking and it just seems like my channel's confused, and now I'm confused. And I'm trying to, I guess what I'm really trying to get at is, has anybody else run into this? You know, people say variety channels don't work anymore, but I think it's really, you know, my content's really based down. Hey, I'm an entrepreneur building these companies. I'm into AI tech, YouTube, content growth, entrepreneurship, and traveling, right? So you think all those would work well. I just think probably I'm missing the mark on the strategy with my vlog because, you know, I use vidIQ a lot. And vidIQ is basically telling me, it's like, man, X the vlog out. And I'm doing short form content and it's performing well, you know, with the shorts. But I don't want to build my channel off shorts because A, it's a lot more to monetize. You might make 6 cents, 9 cents off of a, you know, short, which I would have to like double down, and just my time constraints of doing shorts is ridiculous. I don't have time to do that. As much as I would like to, I would follow those trends, but just time, you know, time's not on my side. You know, long form seems to be performing well, but it looks like I need to capture audiences better with retention, maybe with the vlog. I don't want to give up on the vlog. I'm going to shoot another one this week. We're going up to Atlanta and it's, you know, we're finalizing the merchandise deal with Merch Tent. It's going to be official. We're going to own 49% of a merch company, which I'm excited about. So I'm going to document that journey, and I think it falls into entrepreneurship. I think maybe I just need to tweak how I'm presenting it. Maybe not so from a vlog standpoint. And then last week I did, you know, behind the scenes with a video shoot that we did in New York City. And I wasn't really commentating a whole lot. I posted it, but I don't know. I'm frustrated, you know, and I think finally I have a YouTube channel where I can do all of my gifts under one roof. And I just got to tweak it out a little bit and maybe think through the content a little bit more, the strategy of what I'm saying, what I'm doing. But I think it's a good groove. I think from an entrepreneur standpoint, you know, entrepreneurship people, you know, especially faith-based, they're vocal. And I still like to give my 2 cents of what's going on in the world. And I think that's important. And plus, I do the audio version because I have a audio version podcast that does really well on Spotify and Apple, you know, and I get really good retention with that. So why not throw it on YouTube, right? But it's kind of still in the lines of, you know, just kind of faith-based content. So, and then, you know, we did one with some camera reviews. We went out to Infocom and did really well. We had one with Black Magic that did really well, the view count, and that was probably 5 to 6 minutes long, but retention rate was pretty good. There's like 50% retention rate. So I don't know. I mean, maybe my vlogs are just completely boring. I like watching people's vlogs. I like when they travel. I just enjoy it. And maybe it just doesn't fit this format of this channel. I don't know. I went with AI advice on this, and I did it, and I brought the vlog idea to this channel just to have more content, to push more content out, to try to get monetized. So maybe I just need to tweak out the vlog. I don't want to give up on the vlog. AI is saying give up on the vlog, and I'm like, no, I don't want to do that. I enjoy it. It's like my outlet. I like doing this stuff. I do. But I mean, I'm gonna be honest with you. I watch a lot of YouTube, and what I'm doing, I don't see too much difference of the people performing high doing what I'm doing. They're gonna say, you're gonna probably say, oh, they're centralized, and that's all they do. They do a certain type of content. But I'm gonna do the assumption, because with YouTube, everybody says do this, track this, and it's not necessarily that advice would go to what you're doing. And I think with entrepreneurship, faith-based entrepreneurship, and just sharing insight of what's going on in the world, I think there's value to that, and people want to hear that. They want to hear how the Lord's working in faith-based entrepreneurship, and to travel, and what it takes to grow a YouTube channel in this climate. So if that interests you, if you got any advice, hit the comments down below. I mean, I'm totally open to it. I mean, I work with some great people that are doing some great things on YouTube, and I give them the advice, they click, and it works. I'm just having a hard time adjusting what I'm doing. And maybe that's just it. I don't have the time to really put forth the energy and the mindset of just really creating, like scripting out the content that I need to do. And I think that has a lot to do with it as well. But what do? I mean, this is my outlet too, you know, and I enjoy doing it, but I also don't want to waste time when my click rate is horrible when it comes to a vlog. But then it says, hey, your commentary and your news commentary and your YouTube advice does really well. I'm like, well, dang it. The thing I like to do is do the vlog. So if you're running into hassles like that with YouTube, let me know. YouTube problems. And I guess that's really true. It's like, I work with a lot of creatives, and at the end of the day, creatives just get it all in their head. And maybe that's what I'm doing. That's why it's always good to have outside voices into what you're doing from a creative standpoint. And, you know, my outside voice has been pretty much AI to my creative ventures, which I don't really think they're that creative. I'm just like rambling and discussing what's going on in my life. So anyways, if you run into YouTube problems, comment down below. I want to hear what your YouTube problems are. It's just a great topic. YouTube problems. I got problems. I got YouTube problems. And hopefully I can get them corrected. So comment down below. Love to hear from you, and we'll talk soon.
What the hell? When Jeff is buying the prime ribs frying.